If you're looking for a build that transforms the limits of what a build can do, this is the build for you. It's a build that can shoot from limitless and break all the limits. It's a build that can fade from anywhere while also still being able to rebound and play defense. This build can do everything, and you can have it all too. All you guys have to do is watch this video. Yo, what's up guys? It is PowerDF back with another video. Now, if there's anybody that knows anything about builds in next gen NBA 2K21, it's got to be me. I literally have over 3,000, I'm gonna show you guys, 3,000 park wins in this game. I've played park more than anybody else. So I know the good things, I know the bad things, and I found a build that does it all. That is the best shooting center build in this game. That can also dunk and do contact dunks over people. That can fade from anywhere and has solid defense. So this is the greatest build. This is like the perfect build for me. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how I made this. It's better than my first build when I really didn't know everything about the game. And I know exactly what badges I need. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to break down how to make this build. I'm going to show you everything it can do. And then I'm going to show you exactly the badges I upgraded with this build so you guys can have the most dominant build in NBA 2K21 Next Gen if you have it or when you get it. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so when you go to make your build in NBA 2K21 Next Gen, you're first going to click here, you're going to go to create new build, and you're going to have a lot of options to choose from. So position, basically the best position in this game, pretty much even if you're trying to use a guard or you're trying to use a center, it really doesn't matter, is going to be a power forward. Honestly, like power forwards are just OP, you just get more badges. You try making the exact same build as power forward and point guard, then you're gonna get way more badges. You try to make a power forward and center, you're gonna get way more badges. So just make a power forward, honestly, regardless, unless you need like a super height that you can't even use on this player. So power forward, and in this is just your choice, but I am using left. Jersey number, my favorite jersey number is 7, so I always go with that. And what I did with the height and wingspan, so this is what I learned. Honestly, height is not that important in this game if you're playing 2s and 3s. Maybe if you're playing rec or something like that, you need a taller height. But wingspan is way more important than height. So height, I went down to 6'8". I can get a lot of speed. Makes it really, really good there. Weight, there's a reason I kept my weight exactly at the normal. Now you can adjust this based on what you want to do with your strength and everything, but what I want to do with my center, I wanted to keep it big, so I kept 245. Now wingspan, a lot of centers go match wingspan really high. I kept it at 7'2". And one of the reasons you're gonna see for that is you have a 90 mid-range right here. If I keep my wingspan exactly at 7'2", I'm able to get Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter on this build, and it makes it one of them best shooting center builds in this game. So gives me that Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter you guys will see later when I'm talking about with the ratings and everything change. Body shape, I went built right here. I always like built. So 6'8", 245, 7'2". I continued right here. Drive and layup, I just wanted to be able to unlock the long athlete right away, so I stopped it at 70. Now finishing badges, this is where I really messed up on my last build, but I corrected it in this build. Finishing badges aren't that important. You only need a few ones, but you never need like 20 finishing badges in my opinion on any build, but you need like a good 8 or 10. Heat seeker, which helps you get takeover really fast, is going to be pretty important. You see that little like rocket thing that's lit up? You need to make sure that's equipped, and you need to be able to get posterized. So I put my driving dunk at 90. That's going to give me the elite contact dunks. Stopped right there. And then my standing dunk, I put it up to a little bit over 80. So we put it at 81 right there. So that's going to give me 7 finishing badges, which is solid. You know what I mean? I could deal with like 8 or a little bit more, but 7, you know what I mean? I'll deal with the 7 finishing badges, honestly. Now, max out mid-range shot, obviously. Max out a 3-point shot. And put my free throw all the way up to 77 right here, and we can get 22 shooting badges. Now if you like just mainly just spot up, you don't really need this 22 shooting badges, but I like it because I like to shoot a lot with my center. I can do fadeaways with my center. I can shoot a lot better than maybe like the normal shooting center. It gives me like, you can definitely tell the difference, and every shooting badge helps. I can put on Hall of Fame blinders and they can't really contest me. If you want to be more defensive, then put down these shooting a little bit, maybe like 18, and increase your defense a little bit more than what I'm doing. But if you want to be an elite shooter on your center, this is definitely the way to go with 22 shooting badges. I'm trying to tell you guys. Now, with pass accuracy, what I did is I stopped it exactly at 66. What this able to do is it gives me bullet passer, which is such a key badge. If you don't have bullet passer, which is that other rocket under the playmaking, just delete your build, I feel like, because bullet passer is what makes fast passes. If you don't have bullet passer on your player, you're gonna have these really slow passes that anyone can intercept. So that's such a key badge where I couldn't even get it on my other player, and I'm like, I need to make a new build, and I see the big difference. So 66 right here, and also you can get dimer, because when you're at 96 and you get that one extra pass accuracy, you're gonna be able to get dimer too. So you're gonna be able to get dimer, you're gonna get bullet pass, you're gonna be able to get a lot of good playmaking badges. Ball handling, I put it at 66 right here. I had to save some attributes for some other places, but this gives you enough so you won't get ripped, and you can still dribble a lot, because these people with like 30, 25, you cannot go with these. If you see somebody in this game with 40 ball handling, you put the ball on the floor and you're literally ripped. Like, it's bad. Like, you cannot move. Like, it's really, really bad. Now, speed with ball, I went ahead and matched my speed with ball right here, so that gives me 9 playmaking badges. I wish I had more, but I had to balance everything I'm doing. Now, the big debate that a lot of people have in this game is interior defense. I honestly feel like if you're a guard, you don't even need interior defense, put 25, but I'm trying to make a shooting center, I'm trying to make a big man build. And I definitely see where, okay, you don't really need 90 interior defense, but I wouldn't feel comfortable going to my center and putting at 25, at least right now. I wanted a medium, just so, you know what I mean? I could guard if I had to play a post scorer in the paint, because you never know, because you are playing the center position. And even like they said, it helps with you getting dunked on a lot. So I put my interior defense down to like a medium right here, 46. Which gets me to around 50. And it's not too bad, but it's not really too good either. It's just a minimum right there. Now, for perimeter defense, I wanted enough to get clamps. If you don't have, this is so key. Clamps is so big if you're playing 2s or 3s, or you want to switch onto a guard. If you don't have clamps, they're just going to blow by you every time. And what you need, the minimum for clamps is an 80 perimeter defense. So make sure you get that on your centers. A lot of people go to 25 interior defense on your center. Don't do that. That's just so terrible. And you're like, why can't I play defense? Why can't I guard anybody? And that's why. So 81, right here, I did 81 perimeter defense. For steal, I stopped it at 58. Now, why 58? Because if you see, that's -4 under the 62. Now, you gotta be very careful. You gotta know the exact attributes for this game. And -4 under 62, because 62 is gonna give you that interceptor. This allows me to get interceptor on this player and have a decent steal. So I don't have that 25 steal like a lot of builds. Now, for my block, I went ahead and went and stopped it at a 90 block. This allows me to get Hall of Fame Intimidator. I can get Hall of Fame Intimidator when it's completely maxed out at 99. Offensive rebound. Offensive rebound is key, but you don't need as much as defensive rebound. So I put that up to 80 right here, and then I put my defensive rebound in all the way up to 91. So this gives me the attributes and this gives me the stats that I want, but it doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't mess up like too much about take up too much. Because if you max it all the way up to 95, you're gonna see like a big difference in the amount of attributes you can still use. So speed, max it out. This is gonna give me 83 when it's all the way at 99. It's gonna help. Acceleration, maxed out. Now this is where my build comes different. Now you guys see I have no brick wall right here. I maxed out my strength. I do have a 99 strength on this player. My screens hit different. It's really, you see the big difference in the screens when you have this 99 strength. It's also very difficult for people to back me down. Now I also maxed out my vertical because I feel like that helps. Some people stop at the 65 or they stop at the 70, but I feel like when you do that, like you really can't jump over people. It helps with contests a lot here. Now my stamina, I went to 94. A lot of people said stamina is not really that needed, but it's like stamina doesn't really take up that many attributes. So if I don't even put this here, like it's not, I mean, I don't know how much. I guess I can get a couple extra badges, but like I'm not gonna risk that completely just to have no stamina, you know what I mean? Like I definitely want to use the stamina. So max out the stamina right here, 94. If you want, you could probably put it down to like 80, but I don't know if I wouldn't put that 25 stamina because you never know, especially in this game where they patch it. So even if 25 stamina is OP now, they may be like, okay, we messed up in stamina, 25 stamina, that's not supposed to be as good. So they could easily patch that, and then you gotta make a whole new build, you know what I mean? So that seems like something that they would easily patch. So I put it at 94 right here, but 80, 85, honestly, should probably be good. So that's gonna conclude that portion of the build. Now for takeovers, what I did, and the best takeovers for this, honestly, is go spot up precision, And oh my god, and then go limitless. That's why I like the 2 sharp takeovers. That's what I found while playing. I had slasher before. 2 sharp takeovers by far just helps you the most. You know what I mean? You get that spot up and you really won't miss, especially off the catch and shoot, and that's mostly what I shoot a lot. And then limitless, I can just pour from half court. Like I literally, there's really limitless. Like it really is. So limitless range right there. We're gonna finish my player builder complete 3-level score. I love it. Last thing I want to show you guys is the badges that I have on my build. So we're gonna go to test build right quick, just for the purposes of it. We're gonna show you exactly all the shooting badges and everything I do. So for finishing badges, it's simple. I do gold posterizer. See, I can do lob city finisher if I'm doing like a lob catching event or something like that with the my points. But I do gold posterizer right here. I do gold heat seeker, and I do bronze rise up, which is good for those standing dunks. That's gonna help me right there. So keep those right here. For shooting badges, what I do is gold deep threes. You really don't need Hall of Fame deep threes. These are the key badges you gotta do from the start. Hall of Fame hot shot, you must have that. Hall of Fame hot zone hunter right here, must have right here. And basically from there, I just spend, what I do is Hall of Fame blinders, bronze anti-freeze. So even if I miss, I really don't get cold like that. I do gold catch and shoot because I shoot a lot of spot ups. I really don't have a green machine to own at all, I don't think, because I feel like green machine's overrated in this game. You can almost green everything with no green machine. Like I really don't miss at all. I feel like you don't need green machine in this game. You guys can try it for yourself, but in this game, I feel like green machine is not needed. So this is gonna conclude kind of like the shooting badges I do. For playmaking badges, what I do is gold quick first step, quick off there, gold bullet passer, bronze Bella. Bronze Bella is so key. You can pass out almost every shot with this with bronze. I do bronze special delivery, and I do bronze unpluckable. Now you could shift the special delivery to unpluckable. You can go do a special delivery to Hall of Fame depending on what you're trying to do. But at least have this bullet passer on bronze. At least have Bella on bronze. I max out quick first step, and the rest are kind of like negotiable in how you want to max out the player. Now for the defensive badges, I go Hall of Fame brick wall. We go Hall of Fame rebound chaser. I go bronze interceptor. I go silver clamps. Clamps are so big. You're gonna get blown by every time if you don't have clamps. I like bronze pogo stick because even having pogo stick on one level, you can jump so many more times. Like you jump one time without pogo stick, it's like you're done. But just having that bronze pogo stick helps a lot. I do bronze rim protector for the animations. I do gold intimidator, and I do bronze bots. That's how it is. I wish I had some more defensive badges, but I'd probably have to miss some stuff or take some stuff off that I'm not comfortable with to get those more defensive badges. So that's kind of what I settled on right there. So keep the changes right there. That's going to conclude all my badges and everything for the player. So let me know what you guys think of the build. WL, I've been dominant. I've been doing so many more key things. Tell me some stuff if you think I can improve on the build. I'm going to continue to make more builds. When I hit legend, I'm going to make a special build because I won't need as many badges as I have now. So I'm going to have a lot of versatility in what I choose. All right, for everyone that wanted my new build, there it is. That's going to conclude the video, guys. If you guys got any questions about my build, what to upgrade, what to equip first, let me know. This is definitely not going to be my last build. I'm going to create a ton of more, and when I do, I'll update you guys on my channel because this year is really, really fun to make builds. There's so many combinations. There's so many different things you can do. So without further ado, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and I am out, y'all.
It's funny how now she be calling me back. She see that I got it, I'm stuck in the trap. 40 autos and we put it right back. 40 autos and he left in the back. I can't be trusting cause people just act. I get the money, I run it right back.